one of the things that so impresses me about all the school people I meet across, school nutrition people I meet across the country, but especially about our panel, is the different backgrounds and expertise that people bring to this issue. Certainly, Dr. Bays brings an expertise, and she's a registered dietitian. Our next speaker is Castenada, who not only is a registered dietitian, but she has an MBA in marketing. She has 23 years of experience in delivering and managing food service operations, not only in schools, but also in more clinical settings. She's from the Lower Merion School District in Pennsylvania, and she supervises food services in 15 schools. I think the most impressive thing that I learned in talking to Karen is that in her high school, the daily selections include omelets to order, Asian stir fry to order, salad bars, potato bars, pasta bars, and sushi. Did I tell you that this is not your school lunch? Karen.
Thank you. It is an honor to speak with you today on one of the most important subject matters to date for school nutrition directors nationwide. While we all realize that the health and well-being of children is a #1 priority, I wanted to bring about a couple points with the Healthy Hunger Free Kids Act. When we're looking at the portion sizes for fruits and vegetables in the proposed rule, the serving size today in the elementary schools is 3/4 of a cup. In the new proposed rule, it goes to 1 1/4 cups. In the secondary schools, it goes from a 1-cup serving size to 2 cups. And at the same time that we're increasing the serving size of fruits and vegetables, we're limiting starchy vegetables, the potato, the corn, peas, lima beans. And the potato and corn are the 2 top choices. When children are looking at the vegetable selections, they tend to really go after the potatoes and the corn. So on one hand, we're trying to increase the serving size, and on the other hand, we're trying to restrict it. So it's really a mixed message, and it's something that we hope to see some change and some give with. On the other, on the other point with the serving sizes, when we look at the breakfast meal, we're looking at a doubling of the portion size for the fruit and vegetable. And at the secondary level in the high school specifically, we're looking at almost a doubling of the entree. So how is it realistic that the child could eat, double portions at the breakfast meal? It's not that realistic. And when we look at the cost data associated with the breakfast meal, estimated at 50 cents, and the lunch estimated at 14 cents, when you add all that together, and for my district alone, the annual increase in cost is $51,000 based on the annual meals that I'm serving today. When I took that same cost data and I applied it to our state of Pennsylvania, it turned into an increase of cost of $43 million. So looking at the budgets that we are working with in the schools today, there's no excess money out there. Everyone is in the cutting mode. We're looking at eliminating teaching positions and eliminating extra costs from the budgets. So certainly if there's an increase in the nutritional services budget, it's not going to come from what we call the general fund in the school budget, which means that as a school nutrition director, I would need to come up with extra funding, look at extra revenue streams, or cut cost in another way in my district. And already today, of those 15 schools, 5 of those schools are private schools that I serve. We do extensive catering, we do the private schools to make our budget sustainable. So if the proposed rule goes into effect, I need to look at more revenue streams, whether it be more private schools, looking at a daycare model, or any other type of revenue idea that I could come up with. But is that, my initiative? Because I'm here to serve school meals, and I don't want to take away that focus from my position. So there's a lot of things to consider, and as Dale was talking about, the typical types of things that are served in my schools, it's not the traditional model of K-12. I mean, omelets to order and sushi, pasta bars, salad bars as a daily option may not be the norm, but there are so many changes that have taken place in the schools and so many unique options for our children today because they're our customers. They don't have to buy lunch with us, but we want to make sure we have plenty of options for everyone so that they do buy lunch with us. And you know, we're here to support the change and the positive points of the Healthy Hunger Free Kids Act, but we also want to point out some of the consequences of the proposed rule the way it's written today, and we're looking for a resolution and a change that's going to support our school nutrition directors to move in the direction that we want to move in to serve healthy foods to all of our children, and at the same point to be sustainable so that we can operate our business efficiently and still survive and stay in business, because we certainly don't want to stop serving breakfast or, you know, eliminate any of the services that we provide our students. Thank you.
I think